it's taken a new direction with a lot of us here that came from another company. So first, I just want to let you know and give you a little bit of background about myself. I've been in the fitness industry for over 22 years. Owned and operated a fitness center for 16 years, and I've been a personal trainer for 15 years. So a lot of experience. So it's something that I love. I love this industry. I love everything about fitness. And what I say now is that was 22 years of schooling to be a professional in this business. So when I looked at this company a month ago, you know, what really intrigued me was just the professionalism at corporate of what's going on, their vision, the products, and you gotta realize where I was. I own this fitness center, and you can imagine hundreds, if not thousands, of people that I've communicated with have asked me how many times, what product should I buy? What should I do here? What should I eat here? And I never, honestly, I never went out of my way to promote a product, a company, or anything. I was against it because everything had something bad in it. But when I went out, and I was fortunate enough to go to Arizona, and I looked at these products, and I realized and seen the science and the proof that's in the products, I'll tell you what, I couldn't be more excited than where we're going today. So I just, and believe me when I tell you, it's something that you can believe in. I mean, I 100% believe in it. You should study it, learn it, and educate yourself on it. But when I tell you, from the experience I had, there's not much better in this industry. So first, I want to cue up a video. I have the privilege to introduce our guest speaker after the video is done. It'll give you a little background on our company and where the future is going. So I'll be back up in a minute.
Everything we do here at Vemma is focused on two things. First, providing innovative wellness products to enhance people's health. And number two, helping to create an incredible life for those that want it.
I love how it makes me feel.
I do not go a day without it.
I love Vemma.
It couldn't be more fun.
It's easy and we know we're having real results.
I wake up every morning, I'm happy. I go to sleep, I'm happy.
I mean, I have goosebumps just talking about it.
It has turned my life 180 degrees upside down. This is the best decision I've ever made in my life.
This is Vemma. Based in Tempe, Arizona, Vemma was founded in 2004. In that time, Vemma has created a clinically studied, award-winning, and single-formula product line based on the core elements of vitamins, essential minerals, real fruit mangosteen, and rejuvenating aloe. Did you know that research suggests that nutrition delivered in a liquid form is 10 times more effective than pill form? For this reason, most of Vemma's products are liquid-based. Product innovation is always at the forefront, and Vemma provides something for everyone. You're about to hear from BK himself, how his goal is to pay affiliates a combined $200 million this year. The good news for you, at the end of this video, you can decide to become an affiliate with Vemma and be part of this wellness revolution. Before we get into that, let's hear from Vemma's CEO and founder, BK Barreto.
Hi, I'm BK Barreto, and the reason that I'm driven to create the most innovative and amazing wellness products available anywhere is because I lost my parents way before their time to the #1 and #2 killers, cancer and heart disease. And that was a very difficult time. And, you know, helping others became my personal mission. That is why I hired one of the most talented and driven chief science officers on the planet, Dr. Yibing Wang, and why we invested into a 250,000 square foot state-of-the-art manufacturing plant, and why we put massive focus into efficacy, product innovation, why quality and effectiveness are paramount over everything else that we do. The Vemma philosophy is mission before margins and people before profits. Whether you want to lose weight, whether you want healthy energy, or whether you want a great tasting and healthy coffee or iced tea, or would you like to slow down the aging process and look and feel more beautiful, Vemma's got a brand that will absolutely blow you away.
We know that better health equals a better quality of life. We also know that if we eat the right things and take care of our bodies, we'll be healthier. Easier said than done, right? True, until now. Vemma's line of scientifically proven products provide real nutrition without buying the farm. We're talking real whole fruit mangosteen, natural organic green tea, and rejuvenating aloe. Vemma's formula is jam-packed with nutrition. Just 2 ounces is the nutritional equivalent to so much food. It's your nutritional wellness insurance. Delicious enough for the whole family, Vema's products are infused with the scientifically developed Vema formula consisting of mangosteen, green tea, and aloe that is naturally healthy and scientifically validated. As Dr. Yibing Wang says, it is rare in the wellness industry that a company would do clinical studies simply because they're not required. But to have 4 clinical studies done on the Vema and Verve formulas is extremely impressive. Product excellence from concept to consumption is what makes Vema an industry leader specializing in ultra-premium liquid nutrition. Vema guarantees results-driven products that are true to what's listed on the label and a brand you can trust to enhance overall health. With Vema and Renew, you can support a healthy heart and immune system, help fight against free radicals, and maintain healthy skin, hair, and nails to feel beautiful inside and out. There's even something for the kiddos in your life with Vema Next.
My favorite product right off the bat is the Renew. It tastes amazing.
I always need that vitamin supplement, and I'm not always looking for the caffeine. So I love the Renew. It's like the perfect balance.
You want to make sure you're putting the best things possible in your body to perform at the highest level.
I was ecstatic just because of how natural it is. There's no preservatives.
I started reading the ingredients on the back, and I thought, wow, I'm going to stop taking my multivitamin and start drinking this every morning.
If long-lasting energy is what you need to stay in the game or work through that afternoon funk, the lightly carbonated fruit-flavored Verve energy drinks and non-carbonated Par Tea and Mojo iced coffee are delicious and refreshing. All Verve products are focused on energy and infused with the clinically studied Vema formula for various energy levels, so you get all nutritional energy without the senseless junk. Verve products are diverse and unique, designed to fit your personal lifestyle.
What I love is there's a product for every different demographic. You know, whether you're old, whether you're young, you know, whatever it is, there's a product that fits you.
We're all doing different things in our lives, and each one chooses the one product that fits their life.
I love the taste of Bold. I crush 2 to 3 Bolds a day at this point.
Par Tea is my favorite product.
I actually tried the sugar-free Verve. I mean, game over. I loved it.
Everybody wants to look good without feeling bad. Body by Vema is core to the 12-week body challenge with world-famous fitness experts Chris and Heidi Power. People have lost thousands of pounds and maintained perfect nutrition with Vema Body. With the award-winning Body app, it's like having Chris and Heidi with you all day, every day, guiding and encouraging you step by step on your weight loss journey.
I have lost 23 pounds.
I lost 62 pounds.
I've lost 43 pounds on the Body Challenge.
It just complete 180 as far as how everything's been for me, and it's a lifestyle change, and the thing that pleased me the most is how simple it was.
Just seeing the difference in the way your clothes fit really felt good.
The first week, I was all about it. I noticed changes, I was seeing it, I was so excited.
When you feel good about yourself, it just changes your outlook on life.
Now it's time to get down to business and talk about that financial opportunity we mentioned earlier. Here's BK to tell you all about it.
Wherever you are in life right now, I'm here to tell you, your past does not determine your future. And let me tell you my personal goal for this year. I want to pay people just like you for doing something so simple, so natural, you may even do it even if I didn't pay you. And here's how and why I'm able to do that. You know, I could spend millions of dollars and buy TV commercials, magazine ads, billboards. Instead, I choose to invest those same dollars in the most effective advertising out there. People. You know, I read a stat, 92% of people today trust word-of-mouth recommendations from their peers over traditional advertising. So when you look at that, it not only allows us to help people with their health by getting the word out, the buzz on these products, but it also gives us the option to help people financially. And whether that means, you know, recommending a few people and earning some free product, or earning a few extra $100 a month to relieve some financial stress, or whether it's to create the lifestyle of your wildest dreams. How much you want out of this opportunity is completely up to you.
Everyone said, you're gonna fail, it's not gonna work. And I was surrounded by negativity.
That just kept fueling the fire for me.
You have one life to live, so you have the ability to choose the way you live it.
It's an easy concept, it's easy to do.
I can literally do Vemma whenever I want and with who I want. It's the perfect opportunity for me.
You get what you put in. And if you put in a lot of work, then you'll get a lot out of it.
They just have so many great incentives that it's like, why wouldn't you want to do this?
First of all, I got an iPad out of this. I was like, I love my iPad.
When I got that car, it was no better feeling in the world.
When I see a can of Verve, I see my retirement plan. I see my kids' future in that can.
The financial success that I've had it has been phenomenal.
I turned this into, where I was making over $1,000 a week. I would have never thought it was possible at 20 years old to be financially free.
If I didn't take the chance on Vemma, I would still be waiting tables, making like $250 an hour plus tips. Now I'm all about that residual income.
I was able to fire my boss my first year of doing this. At the end of the day, Vemma's #1 product has really become hope. It's an opportunity of a lifetime.
With a system in place and people that care, success can be yours.
The opportunity has never been easier than it is right now.
How bad do you want it? How bad do you want change in your life?
The people in these stories, they're people just like you. Somebody shared Vemma with them, and they made a decision to try something different. And you never know what possibilities you could achieve until you believe in yourself. And here's the best news. I believe in you. You can be the next story. This is Vemma, and this is what we're all about.
I'll tell you what, every time I watch it, I get excited about something different in it. I miss something, or you get to see it again. I don't know if you've been in this company before, prior, for many weeks, months, years, but I can tell you this. I have the privilege to introduce our leader, the guy that's going to give you the information that you need to see and go over the information so you can see it your way. The best thing about this is he's not just a leader in this company. He's respected through the network marketing, the home-based business industry, this whole industry, as one of the top leaders, top presenters. He works harder than anybody else I know. But you know what's best about him? Every time I call him, he picks up the phone. That's the kind of person we have with us. I want you to realize how big that is. You might have been here before and just not had that leadership. You might not have, took it serious. But I promise you, if you plug in to what his training and what his thought process is, and you follow the leader's leader. Listen, I don't like to follow a lot of people because I believe I'm a leader. But when you know there's the leader's leader, I'm willing to attach my hooks to him and go and do it as a partnership. And that's the way he is. I tell you what, I couldn't be more proud of him. He's awesome at everything that he does. He works so hard. And, he's built a 6-figure income in another company in a year and a half. And now here he is to teach us, to lead the way to right to the top. I promise he started the same position I did, and he'll be at the top in no time. Good friend of mine, leader, Bob Hiley.
Thank you. How's everybody doing? Good. Well, let me, before I get started here, let me give it back to Mike. What Mike didn't mention is, he said some nice things about me, but, Mike really is, in my opinion, he's the definition of a leader as well, because not only does he say the right things, but he does it as well. And, I want to just publicly recognize him for, in literally like just over 2 weeks, hitting the rank of gold. And I know he's 2 cycles away from diamond in a month, so he's killing it, so great job. So listen, I'm excited, guys, because this is our first ever meeting in Philadelphia. Yeah. Not a bad turnout for the first meeting ever, especially since the last time we did a meeting, it was in Cherry Hill. So we figure we're going to make it as hard as possible for you to find out where we are. We're just going to keep changing. But most of you found it. But listen, I think, here's what's exciting about that is don't you always just want to be at the right place at the right time? Yeah. And what I can tell you is that, Vemma's obviously not a new company, and I know that there have been some people here locally in the local market that have been doing some amazing things. We're just excited as a new organization to join forces with a lot of the people that have already been doing well in the area and really together take this thing to the next level. And here's what I can promise you. We might be in this room tonight, but this room will not hold us for very long. we're going to be literally in the ballroom of this hotel before long, and then we're going to have to go find somewhere else, because here's what I know. This is a great opportunity. These are great products, and there are a lot of people out there that are looking today. Can we all agree with that?
Yes.
You know, so listen, my story is simple. I have a background in sales. I spent about 10 years in the medical sales industry. I was introduced to this type of a business about 4 years ago. And when I was introduced by a friend of mine, I was at a point in my career where I was incredibly frustrated. And I know none of you can relate to that. Has anyone ever been frustrated at work? My frustrations at work surrounded around one thing that I think most people are frustrated about: money. What I found was, in the job that I was in, I found myself having to work harder and harder every single year just to create the same level of income. And while I was working hard, never getting the appreciation that I really deserved for that hard work. Has anybody ever been in that place before? Sure. Having spent my entire year working in sales in corporate America, I've come to realize two things. Number one, as long as somebody else signs my paycheck, I will never be paid what I'm worth. That's true. And I think at some point most of us come to that realization. Number two is I've come to realize that as long as you work for somebody else, if you don't own the business, you don't have security. And that became painfully aware to me. In 2010, the company that I was working for went through 2 rounds of layoffs in literally within a 6-month period. And twice I had this happen to me, where my boss called me up and said, look, tomorrow you're going to get a phone call, and it's going to either be from me telling you still have a job, or, or hopefully you got the right call, you got the wrong call, you got the bad call.
On vacation.
On vacation. Or the other call was from human resources telling you don't have a job anymore. Yep. Now, I don't know how many times that would happen to you before you started to wake up and think, I need to do something different. And look, I've always known that the only way for somebody to get wealthy in this country is to own a business. You understand you can't get wealthy working a job. Yep. Now, you can make a nice income, but you can't get wealthy working a job. And I always knew that. So these things that were happening in my life, they really set me on a course to start to look at different types of opportunities. So I saw, a business just like this, and there were a couple of things that attracted me to it. And I'm going to get into a little bit of a conversation here. And the conversation we're going to have in the beginning is really surrounded around a couple of different areas. And I'm going to talk about what I saw when I was first introduced to this business. But I want you to think about something. If you were presented with the right opportunity, what one of these areas in your life would you want to improve? How many people here would like to be healthier? Sure. Have more energy? Maybe feel better when you wake up in the morning? That's something that I think a lot of people lose weight. How many people would like more money? Right? Now, some people I talk to, they say, look, I make a lot of money. I have a business. I work a job that money is not an issue for me. Time is an issue. See, what's interesting is I found that the people that I know that make the most money, they have the least amount of time to enjoy the money. So they have a high income, but they have a low quality of life. So how many people would like to find a way to buy some of their time back? To do some things that you love to do? How would you like to travel more? Or spend more time with your family? Or how about this? How would you like it if you could wake up when you were done sleeping every day? Yes. Now, money aside, would you do that just for this alone? Yes. I know I would have, right? Yes. Or skill set. Guys, this is a big one for some people. How'd you like to be able to join a company and plug into a system and work with a group of success-minded people that could improve your professional skills, your communication skills, could make you a better leader? See, these are things that when I took a look at this opportunity, I said, wow, I see a way for me to potentially get more of all these things in my life. Now, here's the thing. We say we want all these things, right? But we don't have a game plan to get them. How many people do you know that say they want more money and they want more free time, but what do they do different? Nothing. They get stuck in the same dead-end job, or they work in that same business that they got into originally because they thought they were going to own a business, and then guess what they found out? Their business owns them. So here, look, I only really know of a couple of different routes that you can go if you want to achieve the things we just talked about. Number one is you can work more. Is there anybody interested in working more here? Hours. right? Look, I had one job. The last thing I wanted to do was go get a second job. Here's the second one. You can go out and you can start a traditional business. Now, I think one of the most popular ways people start traditional businesses today are what? Franchises. Now, here's the problem with a franchise. They cost money. I didn't have money to invest. I didn't have the average cost of a franchise like $250,000. Now, here's the problem. That's just to open the doors. Then you got to run the franchise every month. And here's what a lot of people find. Once again, it's not that they bought a business, they bought themselves a job. So what's another option? Well, we're going to present to you a third option that we're going to argue is an incredibly powerful option for you, and it's a business partnership. Now, when we talk about a partnership, here's what we talk about. Giving you the ability to partner with an established company that has spent millions of dollars creating infrastructure, products, and a brand. I mean, you saw the video, what Vemma has created. We give you the ability to partner up with a company and also partner up with a group of professionals that can teach you a proven system of how to go out. We offer a franchise-type business with franchise-type training that you can get for no cost. Does that sound like an attractive option?
Sure.
Now, here's one of the biggest benefits of a partnership, is it allows you to create residual income. Now, we're going to talk more about that, but I want you to keep that in mind here as we start. Let's talk a little bit about Vemma. So Vemma is a 10-year-old company based out of Arizona. One of the things that I think makes them so unique, can you grab me a can of the product? One of the things that makes this company so unique is the way that they market their products. Now, let me ask a question. How many of us can agree that the concept of marketing nutritional products and supplements is not a new concept? Can we agree with that? I mean, there have been companies that have been doing that for years. Here's why we got excited, is there's a unique spin on this product. See, what I understand is this, that billion-dollar businesses are born out of convenience. If you can find a way to take an existing product and make it more convenient to use, that's where billion-dollar businesses are created. I'll give you a good example. Mouthwash. People have been using mouthwash for however long, right? Well, one day somebody said, well, what if we could make mouthwash more convenient? What if we could create these little strips that you could put on your tongue, you could carry it in your pocket, and you could have fresh breath anywhere you go? And then they created these little squirt things, right? Same product, different delivery mechanism, billion-dollar businesses. Guys, that's what Vemma's doing with nutritional products. They've taken this age-old concept of nutrition, they've put it in liquid form, and they have a different delivery mechanism. Here's what I'm excited about. I never have to have a dirty blender ever again.
I like that.
Is there anybody like me that just hates dirty blenders?
I hate.
You know, I've seen these nutrition companies where every time I want to take their product, I got to get the blender out, I got to clean it, grab it, and go. This right here, they are revolutionizing the industry just by the way that they've created the product. They did over $200 million in revenue. They're currently operating in 52 different countries. So if any of you know people anywhere but the US, or more importantly, you know somebody that knows people, you've got an opportunity to build a global business. The CEO has over 20 years in the wellness industry. The products are clinically studied. We'll talk about that in a second. They were featured by Dr. Oz. You saw Chris and Heidi Powell in the video, and they do all their own manufacturing. The company's capitalizing on 3 mega trends that are happening in the marketplace today. The first one is the wellness industry. The wellness industry is over $115 billion. So what is that comprise of? How many people keep hearing this talk about the baby boomers are getting older? They're putting a tremendous stress on the healthcare system in this country because of the costs of healthcare are rising. Well, there are people now more so than ever that are looking at ways that they want to live longer. They want to cut down on medical bills, so they want to do things that can make them healthier. They're tapping into that trend. They're tapping into the energy industry. Here's the interesting thing about energy. How many people know somebody that buys energy drinks? Red Bull, Rockstar, Monster. Like, when I think about how much money I've made those companies by how much I've consumed, it makes me sick to think about it. I mean, I've probably spent tens of thousands of dollars for Red Bull in the last 10 years. It might be an exaggeration, but you understand what I'm saying. They've made enough money. And by the way, they're horrible for you. So why not come out with a healthy energy drink that's actually good for you, that when you take it, it gives you the necessary nutrition you need. But more importantly, how about you start your own energy drink company so that when you know people that drink them, you can capitalize and put money in your pocket when they consume them. The third trend they're tapping into is the weight management trend. The company's created a line of these body products that we'll talk about, but how many of us can agree that a lot of people want to lose weight? And you know, they created a line of products to assist them. So the point I'm trying to make is they have an overall product line that taps into all these different industries. Let's talk about the wellness trend first. So all of the products are based off of this core Vemma formula. And as the video said, Vemma stands for vitamins, essential minerals, mangosteen, which is the most powerful antioxidant on the planet, and aloe vera. It's a clinically studied formula that has been shown to produce significant health benefits. Here's what's so crazy. A 2-ounce shot of this is the nutritional equivalent of you having to eat that every single day. Here's what people don't understand. How many people here take a multivitamin? I want you to think about how much money you spend on that multivitamin every month, okay? I used to go to GNC, I'd spend $40 a month on a multivitamin, okay? Now, you understand, most people think if they take a multivitamin and they just try to eat well, that they give their bodies the necessary nutrition they need. It's not even close to the case. Your body absorbs less than 10% of what you put into it because of the form that you're putting into it. So 2 ounces of this is the equivalent. Now, is this it's not magical juice, it's just liquid nutrition, which is like 98% absorbable. So instead of 10%, like 98% of it is absorbed into your body, and all it's doing is it's just giving your body what it needs. I tell people, I say, if you do nothing else except take a 2-ounce shot of this every morning when you wake up, in 30 to 60 days, you could not even imagine how much your overall health would improve. I mean, it is unbelievable. I've been taking the product for 6 months. It is unbelievable. So you throw those multivitamins out, that basically you're wasting money anyway because you're not absorbing it. You put something in your body that's way better for you. Does that make sense?
Yep.
So everything is built off of this Vemma formula. So here's what they did next. They said, all right, we know that a lot of people are not taking multivitamins. They're trying to drink these energy drinks all day to give them energy, which is completely doing the opposite thing. It's killing their body, and it's actually sapping your energy. So they said, why not create this line of healthy energy drinks where you can, instead of spending money on those unhealthy options, spend it on something that, number one, you guys tasted it out there, the best tasting energy drink I've ever had by far, and every one of the cans has 2 ounces of that Vemma formula in it. So even if you just drink one of these a day, you're getting the nutrition that your body needs just by doing something that most people do anyway. So they've created these different formulations. They have a healthy coffee. Once again, I'm sitting here and I'm watching this presentation. I'm thinking about, all right, I buy multivitamins, I buy energy drinks, I have Starbucks in my building. God knows how much money I've spent at Starbucks. I'm buying coffee, I'm doing all these things. Why not redirect that money? The third trend they're tapping into, and by the way, guys, when we talk about Vemma having an established brand, they've got an incredibly established brand on the West Coast. They're actually the sponsor, or they're the official drink of the Phoenix Suns. So if you go to their basketball arena, literally it's the Verve Lounge. It's like a nightclub in the arena. So they're very well known, like on Arizona and California. But why we got excited is we saw the ability to bring this 10-year-old established brand to the East Coast and blow it up here the same way they've blown it up on the West Coast. And I love the fact that when people read the name, they don't even know how to pronounce it. They say, Vemma? I go, no. And I go, by the way, I love that you don't know how to say the name. Because guess what? If everybody has heard of this, it's not nearly as good of an opportunity. Third trend is weight management. Chris and Heidi Powell, I'm going to tell you that in my opinion, this is going to become one of the biggest drivers of the business moving forward. Because here's what I know. There are so many people in the world today that want to lose weight, they want to get healthier. They're watching Extreme Weight Loss, they're watching The Biggest Loser, they're doing these challenges, they're doing all these things, Slim Fast, Jenny Craig. They're trying to get nutrition through programs that can help lose weight. they've designed this program for Vemma called the 24/7 Challenge, where they've spent like $1 million for a free mobile app that you can download. Chris and Heidi Powell give you the same program they use on their TV show that tens of millions of people watch. They give it to you for free. And they've created these line of products with these meal replacement shakes that you can take, and other products that will help you get healthier. How many people tried this out there? Is this insane? It's amazing. Like, I literally want to take this to a lab because I don't believe that it's only got like 13 grams of net sugar. Like this look, and I mean this, you could get rid of every other product this company has, and I could go out and build a business on this alone. Yep. It's that good. Yep. And how exciting is it that we're literally here the day that they start selling this? And you understand, this is not the end. Like, this product line is going to expand, I promise you. This Body Pro line is going to become the biggest seller for the company. I really believe that because it has mass appeal. But isn't it nice to know that we have these other things that can help us make money? So let's talk a little bit about the marketing strategy. So they use an affiliate marketing approach. Now, with affiliate marketing, here's what I love about it, is it's really the most effective way for companies to market products because it's all done through word of mouth. So instead of Vemma spending millions of dollars on traditional marketing and advertising, TV commercials, they do no retail of their products. You'll never see Vemma in a chain store or a supermarket because that's not the strategy they take. They use affiliate marketing where, like BK said in the video, they invest in the best advertisers in the world, people like you and I. See, what's interesting is we do this every day anyway. You recommend products and services and companies and movies that you see and restaurants that you go to. You recommend things to the people you know every single day. The only difference is when you recommend those things, you're not compensated. See, the difference with Vemma through this affiliate marketing approach is when you recommend products to the people you know, if you're set up as an affiliate, they pay you commissions to do that. Now, here's one of the things I love the most. In affiliate marketing, it's a little bit different than a lot of other companies that I've seen. Because number one, there is no upfront investment for the opportunity. All of the tools, you get a free e-commerce website, you get 2 mobile apps that they spent over $1 million, videos and marketing tools for free. All you have to do to get started is become a customer. You just have to buy product. And there's different levels at which you can do that, which we'll talk about. But you buy product, you get your free online store, and we have Amazon here because Amazon uses a very similar approach with affiliate marketing, where when somebody goes to your store, they go online, they pick what product they want, they click buy, Vemma manufactures it, ships it directly to their door. You have nothing to do with it, but you get paid when that happens. And what's so cool is with this mobile app that they created, every single time a new affiliate comes into your business, you get a notification. You see it happen right on the app. When somebody buys something, the commissions are updated immediately on your app. I gotta be honest, like I have an unhealthy obsession with looking at my app now. Like literally, I find myself like every minute checking it because it's so cool to see that literally right before my eyes, the business is starting to grow. We talked a little bit about the partnership. You're leveraging Vemma's brand. You don't have to do the R&D and manufacturing. They've created this business that you can plug into, literally overnight do business in 52 countries around the world, and you have none of the headaches of a traditional business owner. I love that. You could run a multi-million-dollar business from your living room with a mobile phone. How cool is that? Here's their manufacturing plant. They pump out 1.5 million units a day. This is really important because here's one thing I know. There are no other companies that do canned products. And the reason why they would never consider doing all canned products is because it's so expensive to do. But because Vemma does all their manufacturing, which is rare in this industry, they can control the cost, which lets them deliver it in a different mechanism, which makes it unique. Here's the different countries that they're in. Here's what's crazy is, in less than a month, I've got a team that's grown into Germany, Mexico, Ghana. Like, how crazy is that? You know, think about this. Do you know anybody that's from a different country? Do you know people that know people from different? I talked to a friend of mine this morning, sent him a message on Facebook. I completely forgot about him. I forgot he split 6 months in the Dominican Republic and 6 months in New Jersey. I said, dude, we got to talk, man. He goes, send me the video. But how cool would that be with social networks to just be able to connect with people all over the world? The Vemma Success System, we offer you, like I said, a franchise type system, a complete business building system where you can plug into, number one, a community of success-minded people. We are going to be here every single Thursday night helping you build your business. You bring somebody out, they learn about the opportunity, they learn about the products, we'll help you build your team. We'll do all the heavy lifting for you. We've got weekly training calls that we do that you can plug into. We have the infrastructure set up, all you have to do is plug into it. All the marketing materials, training events we talked about, and then here's the thing I love the most. A team that succeeds only when you do. See, if you get involved on our team and in this business and you don't make money, we don't make money. So you're going to literally have people that are going to bend over backwards trying to help you be successful because that's how we become successful. And that's exactly opposite of everything that I was ever taught in corporate America. Have you found that to be the case?
Yes, sir.
So here's the 3 options to get started. Option number 1, affiliate starter pack. Affiliate starter pack is a $499 investment. Now, I want you to be clear. For that $499, you're going to get almost $600 worth of product. So you're not investing for air like a lot of companies ask you to do. You're getting inventory. Now, why is the affiliate starter pack the most popular option? Here's why. Because if you enroll with that option, number 1, you're qualified for all 9 ways to earn money. We're going to talk about that in a second. But it gives you product to sample and to try. See, here's what I know. You don't know what you like unless you try it, right? So with the affiliate starter pack, you literally get a sample of every single product that Vemma offers. Now, you might not like the energy drinks and you might not want to drink them, but guess what? The product is not just for you to consume. Maybe you see somebody with a Red Bull in their hand and you say, hey man, how'd you like to get paid every time somebody drank an energy drink? And they said, well, how do I do that? And you're like, well, hold on, try this. Put it in their hand. How's that taste? Do you think it would be easier to have a conversation with that guy? Sure. If you were able to have them try the product? So if you want to build your business the right way, it is helpful to have inventory. But the other thing is this. When you set up your monthly auto delivery, because you do need products to consume and to have every month, if you've tried everything, you can pick the combination of products that you like the best. So that's why the affiliate starter pack is a very popular option. Here's option 2. They have something called the Body 24/7 pack. Now this is the pack that was designed for people that want to do the 24/7 weight loss challenge. These are the products that Chris and Heidi have designed to go along with the challenge. So I sell a lot of this. Here's the other reason why this is a really popular option. Because if you enroll with this particular option, you can still be qualified for all 9 ways to earn money. But understand, you're only getting 3 of the products. So you're not getting any of the energy drinks, you're not getting the kids' nutrition, you're not getting the healthy coffee. So you're getting a limited product mix, but you still have the ability to max compensation. The third option is a 2-case order. Now a 2-case order, by the way, the Body Pro pack is $299. A 2-case order option 3 is going to run you between $150 and $175, depending on which products you choose. Now a 2-case order is good because it does give you the ability to choose a couple of different products, but it's going to be limiting in terms of the money you can make. 2 of the most popular and the biggest bonuses, which are the Frenzy bonuses and the Premier Club, where you can get money every month to pay for a BMW or a Mercedes, or they give you money to go to college, or you can just take the cash if that's what you want. You cannot earn the Premier Club bonus or the Frenzy bonuses, which I'm going to talk about in a second, if you enroll with this particular package here. Now, what I'll tell you is this. If you're going to do anything less than this, you're just a customer at this point. See, as a business builder, doesn't it make sense that you want to make sure you can actually make money when you're out there sharing the products? So these are the three options for you. You pick which one you feel most comfortable with. We'll go back to that and talk about that in a second. Let's finish up here talking about compensation. So here's what I love about the Vemma compensation plan, is it's based off of this two-team concept. And the entire training program that's created here is based off of a very simple concept of the power of two. Now, when you get started, you have a simple, first let's talk about residual income. New slides. Let's talk about residual income. How many people here know what residual income is? It's doing something one time and it's getting paid over and over and over. Now, we've got three pretty popular brands up there. You've seen these companies before. You've probably taken some of their products. See, affiliate marketing, the most powerful thing it does is it helps you tap into the power of residual income. How excited would you be if literally you were one of the first people to ever get involved with Red Bull, and you could help bring Red Bull to the United States or to the East Coast or even to Philadelphia? How excited would you be if every time somebody drank a Red Bull, you got a small piece of that? Or every time somebody drank Starbucks? Or do you know what's crazy? Muscle milk. Anybody ever had muscle milk before? It's the #1 selling protein supplement. Muscle milk, selling one product, did $370 million in revenue last year. How freaking crazy is that?
Yep.
You understand how much money people are spending on just these three brands right here? So how about this? You now, as an affiliate of Vemma, you own a company where you can offer people way more premium products that if they take them are going to be actually good for them at comparable prices. And you can build your own muscle milk, Red Bull, and Starbucks. How excited would you be?
Sure.
Guys, that's what this is all about here. It's about you getting in on the ground floor of a company that's at $200 million that most people can't even pronounce their name in this area, that 5 to 7 years from now, when the name Vemma is known as well as Muscle Milk, Red Bull, and Starbucks, that you were in on the ground floor. You were a part of that run where they went from 200 million to $1 billion. Do you understand how much money is going to be made potentially by some of the people in this room when that happens? That's why I'm excited. But let's talk about the different steps here. So here's step number 1. First thing you need to do is you need to become qualified. Now there's 2 things you have to do to become qualified as an affiliate in order for you to earn money. Number 1, you've got to become personally active. You need to sign up as an affiliate. You need to place an initial order. So you choose one of the 3 options, and then you need to set up your monthly auto delivery. Okay? Now that monthly auto delivery, in order for you to maximize compensation, is got to be a 2-case auto delivery, and that's going to run you about $150 a month. Now, some of you think, well, that sounds like a lot of money. But I want you to think about it, guys. You're already spending money. How much are you spending on a multivitamin? How much are you spending on coffee and energy drinks? I used to buy every month at GNC, I'd spend a couple $100 anyway on proteins and pre-workouts. You don't have to buy any of that stuff anymore. Put that money into your own business, and literally for $5 a day, you can go out and build a multi-million-dollar business here with me. Okay? Now, here's the second thing you need to do. You need to place one personally active affiliate on your left team and one on your right team. See, all you ever do in Vemma is you just build 2 teams. We're going to talk about that in a second. So how much you're going to earn for doing that depends on what initial order they place, which one of the 3 options they choose. If you enroll somebody that purchases an affiliate starter pack for $4.99, you make $100. If somebody signs up with the 24/7 pack or option 3, you make $20 for each one of those people. You follow me?
Yep.
But that's your goal. As soon as you can, place one active affiliate on your left, one active affiliate on your right. Make sense?
Yep.
And then here's the beauty. All you do is teach people to do the same thing. Is there anybody here that thinks at some point in time that you can't find two people that would like to be healthier and make more money? Is that unreasonable to think you find two people? And then could you then teach those two people to do the same thing? If we provided you literally what to say, the video to send, and a website to do the talking for you, could you do it? Of course you could. Here's the second step. Help your two get two. Just duplicate this process of get two. Very simple. Now what I'm showing you here, the slide's a little busy, I'll break it down for you. All of the people that are surrounded in blue are people that you did not personally enroll. So what you did is, let's say Mike, I'm on your left team, Mike's on your right. You help me go out and put one on my left and one on my right, and then so on and so forth. You do the same. You following what's happening here? Now, here's what begins to happen. As people make purchases, so like every dollar that somebody spends, so let's say Mike is on your right team, and he signs up with an affiliate pack. Now, an affiliate pack is $500, and it's worth about 500 points. So every dollar that somebody spends, you get a point. Make sense?
Yeah.
As people begin to make purchases, points start to add up. You have X amount of points on your left team and X amount of points on your right team. Now, the residual income part of the plan is what they call a cycle bonus. Now, a cycle bonus is very simple. When you have a total of 360 points on one team and 180 points on the other, that generates a cycle bonus, which is worth about $20. Does that make sense to everybody? Yes. Now, here's the beauty of that, is duplicating this simple get-to concept. This thing can grow really quickly, really fast. What I love about this two-team compensation plan is there is no limit to what you can earn. How many people here have ever seen or known somebody that was involved in a multi-level marketing program, right? Can we all agree that multi-level marketing doesn't have the best reputation? Do you want to know why it doesn't? Because in a multi-level compensation plan, there are severe limitations on how many levels you can make money on. Multi-level means that you build this huge business, but you only get paid on this much of it. That's one of the major flaws of most compensation plans. In the Vemma compensation plan, the two-team structure, there's no levels. It's not multi-level marketing because levels are irrelevant in a binary compensation plan, which is what this is. So here's what I mean by that. You could literally get lucky. I could put Mike on my left team and Mike on my right team and literally never come to another meeting or think about Vemma, just have a minimum product order coming to my house that I take every month. These guys could blow this thing up and I could make an unlimited amount of money. Is that exciting or what?
Yeah, absolutely.
So what happens is, guys, as you just begin to introduce people, every time you sign somebody up, you put them on your left team or you put them on their right team. And they go all the way to the bottom of that team. Now, here's what's going to happen. As you continue to build your team and the volume starts to grow, you start cycling more often. And that's how the residual income is created. Now, here's what we've done. See, what Vemma does is every 4 weeks, they count how many times you can cycle in a 4-week period. And based off of how many times you cycle, you can get different promotions. Now, if you cycle 1 time, you are a bronze. Now, here's the thing. People think about, well, it's only 1 cycle. Well, look, I think bronze is a great accomplishment because here's what it tells me. It tells me that you have learned the basic skills of how to go out and be successful in Vemma. Let me ask you a question. If you cycle 1 time, does that mean you can cycle 2? And 3? And 5? And 10? See, guys, this is such a simple business. If you learn how to do it once, it's just calendar time to do it a second time. Let me ask a question here. Do we have any bronzes in the room? Could we have you stand and be recognized? Give a round of applause. quick. Yep. So, Lenny, why don't you do this? Because I know that you've had some experience with the product weight loss side of the business. Just why don't you really quick, just share what your traditional background is, what you do, and maybe your testimonial about some of the products and what they've done.
Yeah, sure. I've been in the check cashing industry for 25 plus years and also have a property management company in Philadelphia. And I got introduced to this and started taking the products about 2.5 weeks ago and have lost 10 pounds already.
I know your tailor is going to be really happy about that. The only bad part about losing weight. So listen, guys, as a bronze, you cycle just one time in a 4-week period, you're going to be making an extra $100, $150 a month. Okay. Silver. You cycle 5 times, you become a silver. Now, when you hit silver, you get a $100 bonus. Now, here's why silver is so important. Remember we talked about your monthly auto delivery in order for you to remain qualified for all 9 ways? How much did I say it was? 150. About 150. Guys, if you can cycle 5 times a month, you've just covered the cost of your monthly auto delivery. You're getting your product for free based off of the money that you're making. Do we have any silvers in the room? Can we have them stand up and be recognized? Awesome. Great. These are the leaders, right? So now they've taken that second step. And I'm sure most of them are right on the doorstep of the next level, which is gold. You can cycle 10 times, you become a gold. Now, gold, you get a $250 bonus. As a gold, you're going to be making between $300 and $600 a month. Now, let me ask you this. How excited would you be if you could start a part-time business here with Vemma? And in your first, look, let's be really realistic. Let's say it took you 6 months to hit gold, but you knew now that you had an extra $500 a month coming in every single month. How much of a difference would that make in your life, right? Now, at the gold position, you also qualify for a free trip to the home office in Arizona, where they do a weekend's worth of training. They bring in, motivational speakers, and they really roll out the red carpet for you. And really at the gold position, there's a lot of special recognition in that. So could we have the gold stand up and be recognized? Do we have the gold in the room? Earlier. The next position is diamond. Diamond is 20 cycles, $500 bonus when you hit diamond. Now at the diamond level, you qualify if you started with option 1 or 2, you can qualify for the premier bonus, which can give you money to get a new BMW or a Mercedes. Is there anybody here that wouldn't mind changing what they're driving every day? You could get money to put towards college tuition, or if you don't want either of them, you can just get some extra cash every month. Starts out at $400 a month on top of all the other commissions you can earn. Next position is platinum. That's 50 cycles. Now guys, what I want to make a point here is we're showing you average income. Now, average income, you always have people that are making way more than this, and of course you have people making less. The gentleman that I'm going to recognize now, I can tell you, has made way more than that in his first month. Has literally hit platinum in record time, $750 one-time bonus. Bob Dorn, him and his partner Kevin Marino hit platinum in less than 1 month. So we give it two away from star. So guys, we've got a lot of people having success in a short period of time. Here's what it tells me. We have a system that works. If you can just be coachable and follow the system, you can have success. You don't need me to go through all these. You can see it. The numbers start getting pretty big, right? Now, let me just say something. Most people will never reach these levels. These are the elite levels in the company, right? See, for most people, Vemma is about what making an extra $500 or $1,000 a month can do for the average family. It's about you living longer and being healthier. But at the same time, what I want to tell you is if you are a money-motivated person, and you are like I was 4 years ago, where I came to a very difficult realization in my life, here's what it was. It didn't matter how hard I was going to work in my job, I was never going to make the kind of money that I wanted to. And guys, you want to know something that's interesting? Is what's the definition of insanity? is doing the same thing and expecting different results. And look, I'm not saying that you're going to get into Vemma and you're going to make $1 million. I'm not saying that, but I am saying you can. And here's what I can tell you. You never will at your job. You never will. You're never going to get wealthy at your job. And I'm not saying you're going to get wealthy here. I'm just telling you, you can. There are people that are making incomes in this company that are extraordinarily large. There's a gentleman that we've had the pleasure to partner up with and work with, made close to $5 million in Vemma last year. Now, once again, most people don't do that, but I'm telling you, with this two-team compensation structure, there is no limit to how much money you can make. It's what you want to put into it. And I just like knowing that's an option. So here's the last and the final step. We've gone over the residual income. We've talked about this concept of just getting two, teaching your two to do the same thing. But I want to let you know that there is a third and a very powerful way to earn income, and it's what are called frenzy bonuses. Now, if you enroll with option 1, the affiliate starter pack, or option 2, the 24/7 pack, you are eligible to earn frenzy bonuses. If you enroll with option 3, you can't make these bonuses. Now, a frenzy bonus is really simple. Anytime you personally enroll 3 people in any 7-day period. Now, the Vemma commission week runs from Thursday to Thursday. If you can enroll, so let's say you get started tonight, and by next Thursday, by the end of the day next Thursday, let's say you sign 3 people up on an affiliate starter pack, you make between $600 and $700. Now, how much did it cost you to get started? $499, right? $600 worth of product. In your first week, potentially make $600 to $700 in profit, all of those products for free. Now, here's what's even more exciting. You can make that bonus every single week. Any week you want to make $600, $700, get up and start talking to people. Every single week you can make that. Now, let's say that you sign up 3 people on option number 2 or 3. So they don't want to do the $499. They don't have, they do the affiliate pack. But if you can enroll 3 people in a week with options 2 or 3, you can still make up to $260. So imagine this, your first week, you sign up 3 people just with that 3rd option, you've just made half of the money you invested into the business get back. And then every single week, you can earn these frenzy bonuses. Big time money up front, in addition to the long time residuals. So those are really the 3 simple steps. Obviously, there's some more training on top of that, but the business is really not that much more difficult. It is an incredibly simple system, but it's incredibly powerful at the same time. And like I said, guys, I think the thing that we're most excited about, we're really most excited about the timing of really where we are, the timing of where you are. And what I can promise you is this. Each and every one of you has a choice to make. If you see an opportunity for yourself, you've got a couple of different options that you can start with, whatever you feel most comfortable with, depending on what kind of money you want to make. If you don't see an opportunity for yourself, maybe you're just a customer. We do have some tremendous products. You had a chance to sample some of them out there. Maybe the option for you is to try one of the products and see where it goes from there. But what I can tell you is this, is those of you that decide to partner with us and are going to go along for us on this ride, I can tell you one thing. We're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to make a lot of money. And we're going to build a tremendous team here in this area. And each and every one of you have the ability to be a part of that. We hope that you do, but ultimately it's your decision to make, and look, we respect your decision one way or the other. So with that, guys, what we're going to do is we want to thank everybody for joining us here this evening. We're going to conclude the meeting for tonight. We do want to let you know that we will be back here next Thursday, and we are going to be back here next Thursday. And I also want to give you the information for those of you that want to begin to plug into our weekly training call. If you have a pen and paper ready, I'll give you the information for the call. Every Sunday night at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard, obviously. The number is 712-432-3148. That's 712-432-3148. And the PIN code is 662-823. 662-823, that's 8 o'clock Sunday night. And we have set up a team training site where we're going to actually host a recording of that call every week, along with some other talk. This presentation will be on that site available for you to download, along with a lot of other materials. The website is VemmaTopLeaders.com. VemmaTopLeaders.com. And guys, I know that we do have some people here that are plugging in from other teams, and we really want to lock arms with everybody, and we look forward to working with you. And like I said, just building this thing really big and really fast, and we hope that you join us. So with that, guys, thank you so much for your time, and everybody have a good night.